every reason here for them to believe, but this has got to be done. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Already looking forward to life at the business end of this competition. This a job that just needs finishing off.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after 3. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Wirtz finds himself offside. Valverde. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Rodrigo. That'll be a corner. Oh, good spread. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gets it away. Fran Garcia, long ball upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. Fran Garcia. Valverde, Chouameni, and here's Rodrigo, played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Some good work on the right flank here. Isak, he's onside. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then.
Big chance! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Alexander-Arnold, played over towards the opposite flank.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Van Dijk. And it's Salah. Vitz! Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fran Garcia. Camavinga. That looks a cracking ball. Fran Garcia. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Camavinga. Rodrigo. A lot of space ahead of him. Valverde. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Rodrigo. And he's got his cross in. This might spell danger. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It is a goal kick. Kerkez. Vitz. Neither side yet able to find the net. McAllister. McAllister gently done. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga. Camavinga made out to the left flank. Bellingham spread out to the left. Mbappe. Mbappe. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Valverde has got himself a free kick.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Oh, smashing header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Kerkez, aim forwards, and it's Soboslai. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk. Soboslai. Valverde. Will play through for the wide man. Rodrigo. Rodrigo gently done. That has been cut short. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. Out to the right. Bradley has it out wide and in space. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
He's in a good... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rodrigo could be... Tries a shot! They've scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tone.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Chance! No miss. And with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So 45 minutes from now, we will have a much clearer picture of it all.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Out towards the flank. And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. Mohamed Salah. He's through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai. Out to the left it goes. Wits picks it up out wide. He's free, he has got space. Chance for a shot!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Lunin, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played back in. Lovely, now then. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the counter is on. Now it's Isak. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bradley. And it's Salah.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Great work on the overlap. Danger averted for now. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Valverde. Rodrigo. Quarter of an hour into the second half. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Moved on forwards. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And it's played forward. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Eder Militao, aim forwards. Camavinga. Played out wide. Bradley makes the interception. Bradley shifted upfield. Isak. And here's Wirtz. He is through here. And that was very necessary. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe. And the keeper has it. Konate. And they can counter here. Rodrigo. Kelechi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mohamed Salah. And he's picked out the run. And he's there to get it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Rodrigo. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Romani with the short one.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
Carvajal, now he's got space here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. The changes then in quick succession. Kelechi. Gomez. Bradley. Jones. And it's Bradley. And here's Mohamed Salah. That looks a good ball through. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's a good ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's Valverde. Valverde, and the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Gomez. Endo. Gomez. Bradley. Ekitike. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. Well, how will we look back on that?
Really have struggled, Peter, but I think there's a lot of positives they can take from surviving such a tough group stage. They'll take confidence from that.